Welcome back, guys. I've got another video for you today. This is a question that I see asked all the time, and that is, how much money do I need to get started on Amazon FBA? Now, this is a complicated question because it depends. The answer is, it really does depend on your personal situation. It depends on your financial goals and how much current money you have, what you're looking to achieve, how many products you want to launch. So let's describe how much money you would need to get started on Amazon using a variety of different scenarios. If you're somebody who just wants to launch a product and make a couple $100s per month, then you can get started with a smaller amount of money. Then again, this always depends on the product that you're sourcing and how many sales this product is currently doing on Amazon. If you're sourcing a very cheap product and you find something that has good margins and good sales demand, then you can launch something with as little as $1,000 to $2,000. But because Amazon has become such a competitive marketplace in the last few years, a lot of these low-hanging fruit type of products have been eaten up. Sellers have exploited almost every single opportunity, and if you think about it, a lot of beginner sellers don't have a lot of startup money, so all of them are going after those small, low-cost, low-hanging fruit type of products. If you're looking to potentially build up an Amazon FBA business that could replace your full-time income, then you're obviously going to need a lot more capital. Just as a starting point, I would say then you need to start with no less than $10,000 for your first product launch. And why $10,000? If you're really serious about this, your initial order needs to be large enough that you're not going to run out of stock if it is successful. So if you found a product and it's selling maybe 500 to 1,000 units per month, and you source that at $5 a product, so your landed cost is about $5, you're gonna sell for $20 plus. So your margin per sale is gonna be around $9, $10, and you're selling 500 to 1,000 per month. Let's say that you source 1,000 of these, okay? You get your shipment in. First of all, you spend $5,000, right? $5 a unit, 1,000 units, you spend $5,000 on this. You do your launch, you give away 100, 200 units, you go heavy on PPC. So right off the bat, you've already run out of 200 products, right? And let's say that your product takes off. They start selling 20 units a day, 30 units a day. Well, look, if you're selling 20, 30 units a day, you're gonna run out of inventory in 30 days or less. So if you only bought 1,000 units of inventory, you're looking at going out of stock really quick, and that is like literally the worst thing that you can do when you have a nice hot selling product. If you're confident in your ability to get this thing going and you really know that it could take off and do well, this again goes back into doing good product research, then you would need to order about 2,000 units. So that's about $10,000. So this first order, yeah, maybe you're giving away 200, 300 units, but once it picks up and it starts gaining traction and it takes off and you're doing 20, 30 units a day, making $200, $300 of profit per day, you don't have to worry about running out of stock for maybe another 40, 50 days. At that point, if it's working, you can put in another order immediately. That is how these sellers who are doing crazy numbers a month, that is honestly how they're getting started and making this a real business. Those screenshots that you see of guys who are doing $100,000, $200,000 a month, there's a little thing they don't tell you, and that's that they probably injected about $50,000 to $100,000 to get this started. It's just simple math. If you think about how much inventory needs to turn over to produce those types of numbers, those are big, big, big investments. People who want to get rich off of this and they think that they can, throw $1,000 at a product, $2,000 at a product, that's not gonna happen in 1 month. My first order, for example, was about $3,500, and I ran into the problem of running out of stock when I needed it the most. So if you wanna learn from my mistakes and you found a product that you know is gonna sell well, it's just part of the game. You're gonna need around $5,000 to $10,000 to have a successful launch and actually make this work. To answer the question, finally, there is a way to make this business model work with all sorts of budgets. It just depends on your goals, how much money you want to make. If you're trying to replace your full-time income, or you're just supposed to try to generate a couple $100 on the side totally depends on your goals, the product you source, and how aggressive you are in this business model. I hope that clarifies things. I know this is kind of confusing for some people. People just want like a blanket number of how much money do I need to save up before I need to get started. That really is not how this works. You should be doing product research first and giving yourself the constraints that you have when you're doing your product research. So if you know that you only have $1,000, $2,000 to spend on a product, that is going to go into your product research. You're not going to be able to launch a product that costs $10 a unit to land, because you're going to buy what? You're going to buy 100 units? That's not going to work. You need to know all of your financial constraints before you go into product research and make informed decisions when you finally source that product and you go to launch. So I hope that was helpful, guys. I hope that clarified some things. And if you have any other questions, please drop a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel, join the Facebook group, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.